Hello, welcome back to another episode. Of course, I'm the Keto Doc, Dr. Grego. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for viewing. And basically today, the beginner part of ketosis, the chapter today is about breakfast. You know, what do I eat for breakfast? Let's start right at the beginning. Well, breakfast is an interesting thing to eat. Now, we don't have to eat breakfast, to start if you're ketogenic. That's right, because when you go to sleep at night, you're actually going into ketosis anyways. So you're actually burning fat. You're burning fat mode. So as you're burning fat throughout the morning, if you don't put anything in your stomach, then you'll continue to burn that fat. So what can you do instead? You can make keto coffee. How do you make keto coffee? Well, you take your coffee, hopefully it's something grown in the higher elevations, 5,000 feet or more, and because then otherwise you have mold toxins in there, and that's why you get the jitters. You might even have some heart palpitations. You might even feel funny all over when you drink a coffee normally, but that coffee more than likely has mold toxins in it. So you want a coffee that's grown in a higher elevations. That's a single brew. That's a single brew. In other words, there's just one bean in that coffee, not multiple beans. And so my point is, then you put the coffee in. You then put it in a blender. You would have melted some Kerry butter or some grass-fed butter, like Kerry butter, and you put some coconut oil. A couple tablespoons of coconut oil in there, and maybe grind a little Celtic Sea Salt, just enough for flavor. You spin all that up, becomes nice and frothy, and you drink it down. You'll stay in ketosis. You'll have all the energy. The energy from the caffeine will burn off a little bit, and then the energy from the MCTs, from the oil will go, and then finally the butter. And that'll sustain you throughout the morning. Now, if you do like to eat breakfast like I do anyways, then we come back to what can we have? Well, we could have eggs fried in Kerry butter or coconut oil. Anything with a high smoke point, right? Any oil basically that's a solid at room temperature, that's what you want to cook with. Any oil that's a liquid at room temperature, like olive oil, is oil you don't necessarily want to cook with because it'll break down. So there's just a little helpful hint that way. Now, so we're having eggs cooked in the right oil, and then we might have some bacon. We might have some turkey bacon or some regular bacon. And at that point, we have a high-fat, low-carb. What do we eat for the greenery? Well, we might open up a little avocado and put a little Celtic sea salt on the top of it. And then, we have our greens. We have the high-fat. We have the low-carb. If you're interested in more breakfast ideas, I'm going to post a link down here as well to the Rapid Ketosis website. That's rapidketosis.com. And in there is a link that will be to over 2,500 recipes. That's right, 2,500. I did not make an error. And they're all broken down: breakfast, lunch, dinner, and even snacks and desserts. Wow. So this is not the kind of diet. Remember, this is a live it. This is a life program that you don't have to be hungry. You can feel satiated. You can feel full. And because it's a life-changing thing. So it's a cool journey that you all have begun, and I commend you guys. Continue to please like, subscribe, and watch this video, and tell all your family and friends, because we're just going to keep going one step at a time. Hopefully we won't lose anybody. If you have any comments, please feel free at the bottom. I would love to look at them and answer them. Until next week, this is Dr. Grego saying, remember to live your life out loud and fat adapted.